Just a little short one tonight for Warren County, New York Sheriff Bud York, and I guess the new sheriff up there is James LaFar. The massive flooding and the massive property damages on Lake Ontario, and the massive flooding and the massive property damages on the St. Lawrence Seaway are identical to the scenario on Lake George and the Lachute River. You see, James LaFar, the Moses Sanders Dam is a dam, just like Dam 230 at Ticonderoga, used to control the up and down water levels, which have resulted in massive property damages all over Lake George, all over Lake Ontario, and all up and down the St. Lawrence Seaway. Now, for the record, Sheriff James LaFar, my history of pointing these facts out is crystalline clear. And this is precisely and exactly what happened to my father, Clifford Witham, when he was illegally jailed in 1970 during an illegal arrest. Now, the reason I say it was an illegal arrest is, he was cut loose and wasn't given a court date to come back and answer for any criminal charges. You see, you can't throw people in a jail cell unless they've been charged with a crime. I'm assuming that the fact that my father wasn't given a court date to come back and answer any charges would reveal that maybe he wasn't guilty of anything. That pretty good possibility, isn't it, Sheriff James LaFar? Now, as for the massive destruction of the Witham Marina using the dam at Ticonderoga, which was controlled by the state of New York, isn't that interesting, Sheriff LaFar? The dam at Ticonderoga was controlled and operated by the state of New York and had been since 1957, 3 years before Clifford and Anita Witham built their marina at Lake George on Harris Bay. So, folks, all the links and all the information you could possibly discover about this story are attached below. And to all my friends that are suffering destruction up on Lake Ontario and along the St. Lawrence Seaway, I want everybody in the world to understand that Clifford and Anita Witham were wiped out by the state of New York and the International Power Company, the international paper, because of damned Dam 230, also known as Dam A, on the Lachute River. The story is below, and all the links and information you could possibly hope for is attached, or are attached. So, folks, I'll leave it right there. And to Sheriff James LaFar, property destruction on the magnitude of what wiped out Clifford and Anita Witham, that goes a little further than civil liability. They destroyed a marina where they had 270 docks. One of those docks today will cost you $100,000. $100,000 for just one dock. And my parents had 270 of them. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that'll give you the magnitude of the property destruction. Losing over 600 acres there on Harris Bay, Sheriff James LaFar, is something that's not going to be forgotten ever by me. Never am I going to stop blowing the whistle on the Lake George Park Commission, the New York State Conservation Commission, and the operators of damned Dam 230 at the Lachute River. Folks, going to leave it right there. And as always, hasta la vista, God bless, and you betcha, we're coming back.